What's up everyone, SoulReaper here, and today I think I have for you the best spot where you can farm experience in Borderlands 2. Now, I've looked around all of YouTube and I have not seen this spot covered. I've seen a bunch of different areas, but again, I do think this is the best area. It takes you 20 to 30 seconds and you can very quickly rinse and repeat, considering if you do have the Commander Lilith DLC. Before I get into the video, I'm going to go ahead and ask that you like the video if you find it useful. If not, and you think you have yourself a better location to farm for experience, let me know down in the comment section. I can cover that in a future video, and if not, I'm sure plenty of the people here will appreciate a better suggestion. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Now, I've been messing around in the new Commander Lilith DLC, kind of looking for the best place to farm for different guns, and I actually found something that was pretty good when it comes to experience. So first things first, what you want to do is head over to the burrows in the Commander Lilith DLC. Now if you don't have the DLC, unfortunately I do not have any tips for you. There's plenty of other videos out there. I've seen a lot about going to the Varkids and killing them while they're in the morph pods. There's also farming different mini bosses, stuff like that. But this, I think, is a really quick way to get it. It yields just as much, if not more, than what those mutated Varkids will do. But on the other side, I think it is significantly easier and also way faster to get done. So once you've made it to the burrows, first thing what you want to do is head over to the left of the spawn area right here. And possibly to the surprise of many, this is the exact area that you're going to be able to farm that experience. Now that giant lycanthrope right there is exactly what's going to be giving you that massive amount of experience. He will be there every single time you come into the game, without a doubt, and each time nets you around 5,000 to 6,000 experience. That in itself does not include the various other enemies that spawn all around him, which can include some of the badass enemies that also give you around 1,000 experience as well. Now that in itself is plenty of experience right there. It gives you about 7,000 to 8,000 experience in roughly 20 seconds. And you can just save and quit, load the game back up, and you can do it all over again. However, there is the other option of continuing down the path, taking out all the other pods that will spawn more badass enemies, and getting yourself even more experience. You can also go ahead and continue into this main area right here, which has a bunch of different enemies. There will be a bunch of those infected saplings that you can kill, often them being sometimes badasses. And there's also plenty of sandworms that you can take out too. And I'm going to be having a video coming out shortly, but this is also the best place that you can farm for the toothpick and the retainer. But if you go ahead and look at these other instances I'm showing, the same enemies spawn, you get yourself plenty of experience, 600 per enemy, and the giant lycanthrope nets you around 6,000 experience. And as I mentioned before, it is a very quick and easy farm to do. On top of that, this lycanthrope tends to drop some blue rarity items fairly often, so if you're looking for any middle of the road equipment, this is a great spot for that too. Not to mention also the iridium that drops. I haven't seen this anywhere else. I think it's one of those things that just ended up being overlooked, but it is right out of the spawn. Just go to the burrows, turn left, and you will have those enemies right there. My character is around level 75, and that's getting me around 9,000 experience per run just in that little small area at the beginning. If you continue the run, you tend to get yourself nearly 20 to 30,000 experience in just a couple minutes time. But like I said, this area in the beginning, you can rinse and repeat it within 30 seconds, and you can level up absolutely ridiculously fast. Now, I do think that for the Commander Lilith DLC, you need to be at least level 30 in order to get in here, otherwise it's just going to be completely overpowered and you won't be able to do it. But if you're at that point and you are looking to level up, possibly also in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, this I do suggest will be the best way to do it. You don't need to go through any mini bosses with extreme amounts of health. As you can see again, that lycanthrope goes down instantly, especially if you've managed to get yourself a toothpick, and if you haven't, I highly suggest you keep going along that path. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope it was useful for you. If it was, go ahead and let me know by leaving a like. If you think this wasn't that useful though, go ahead and let me know down in the comments section. I'm sure plenty of other people will appreciate the other tips, and I can cover those areas in future videos as well. Go ahead and click one of the two videos on the screen if you haven't seen them yet, and I will see you next time.